Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to some more K-pop news. The K-pop news that I have for you all this afternoon is on how it seems that whoever has been asking about when is Twice going to release a new album, well, I have some very good news for you because it seems that Twice is reported to be releasing a new album this fourth quarter, meaning that between November and the end of the year, Twice is most likely going to release a new album. For me, I believe that Twice is going to release an album in December. The reason on why I say that is because if Twice were to be coming back in November, all of us would have heard the news about Twice coming in November. So because of that, for me, I honestly do believe that Twice is going to release a new album this upcoming December. And for me, I cannot wait to see on what type of album that Twice is going to release. The reason on why I say that is because Twice's album called Ready to Be was so good to listen to every single day. The next K-pop news that I have is on how prosecution demands a 2-year in prison sentence for RAVI's military dodging charges at the appeal trial. The reason on why they say that is because it says right here, the Seoul Southern District Court conducted the appeal trial for 9 individuals, including Ravi, who are suspected of violating the Military Service Act by attempting to dodge the mandatory military service. Here, prosecution demanded a 2-year prison sentence for Ravi. And this is what the prosecution said. They say right here, the attempt to intentionally avoid military service while being a public figure is a serious crime. However, Robbie's lawyer also expressed that their client admitted to his mistakes and regrets and asked the judge to dismiss the appeal. Robbie also personally read a statement he prepared, and this is the statement that he wrote. Now, look, for me, do I think that Robbie should go to prison for 2 years? For me, I don't think so. For me, I do think that Robbie should go to prison for at least 1 year because in Korea, going to the military service is something that every single man has to do. And the fact that Robbie tried to dodge his mandatory military service is such a very serious crime inside of Korea. The next K-pop news that I have is on how it seems that in the Seraphim's new song that they released, there was a really provocative move that happened because it says right here, the most recent provocative dance move happens a couple of times in the Perfect Night choreography. It's more obvious in some of the live performances, and some of the outfits are more risque than others, making the movement more provocative than it might otherwise be. And this is the move on which everyone is talking about. The reason on why a lot of people, including me, are really mad at Le Seraphim for doing this is because if you did not know, there is a minor in the group that is only 16 years old. And so the fact that this minor had to do this very provocative dance to me is not even okay at all. But let me know your thoughts. Do you think that it was okay for this 16-year-old girl to do this dance, or do you think that it was not okay at all for a 16-year-old girl to do this dance at all? The next K-pop news that I have is on how it seems that Jessie suddenly cancels all broadcasting appearances, sparking a lot of concern and speculation. And the reason on why Jessie decided to do all of this type of stuff is because it says right here, we are doing our best for Jessie to recover her health, and and this was said from More Vision. According to reports, Jessie's sudden cancellations has sparked concerns for the rapper. Reports state that fans have been asking, seeing how she is canceling on the day of the appearances, she must really not be good. Where is she sick? And recently she said her legs weren't well. Is it because of this? I really do hope that whatever type of sickness that Jessie is dealing with, I really do hope that she can recover from it very well. The next K-pop news that I have is on how it seems that SM Entertainment has just canceled their brand collaboration with Teddy Island because it says right here, on October 30th, 2023, SM Entertainment suddenly announced that their contract with Teddy Island had been terminated. They cited unfulfilled payment as part of the reason for the termination because it says right here, Teddy Island has not paid out the model fee that was stipulated in the contract. Although we have pressed them for the fees a few times, Teddy Island has been continuing to use our artist's portraiture to advertise for the brand without paying the model fees. In May of this year, they announced a fan sign without finalizing discussions with us. Our company could not go through it as such. Wow, this is so bad because what this means is that Teddy Island is pretty much using their money for free because they are not paying back on what they need to pay back. The next K-pop news that I have is on how it seems that controversy erupts over allegations of aespa's Boo sampler copying the Sserafim's concept for their new album. Because it says right here, after SM Entertainment released the Moose sampler for aespa's song called Drama, this video was perceived to have many similarities with the trailers of the Sserafim. Controversy erupted within the fan communities of both groups, with aespa fans arguing that this approach was too common to be considered as merely drawing inspiration. Specifically, many fans believe that the concept of drama bears a resemblance to the music video for the Seraphim song called Anti-Fragile and Unforgiven. However, aespa fans argue that this concept has been used in many other music videos and, as Sir, the aespa did not copy the Seraphim. And here's some of the things that they both said. For me, I don't know my stance on this because I feel like plagiarism is such a very serious crime, and if you get caught doing that, then you have to pay a lot of punishments that are not that good at all. But let me know your thoughts. Do you think that aespa copied the Seraphim at all? The final K-pop news that I have is on how it seems that HWASA has been acquitted of allegations over obscene behavior during performance. Because it says right here, according to a report by YTN on October 31st, the Seoul Eastern District Prosecutor's Office reviewed the investigation results in which the police decided not to prosecute HWASA for alleged obscene behavior during her performance. They have now concluded the case. Now look, this is on what I say, because if HWASA gets in trouble for what she did, then everyone else should get into trouble for what they did, because I know inside of K-pop that there is a lot of other people who did the same exact thing as HWASA. But let me know your thoughts are on all of this K-pop news that has come out this afternoon, and I will see you all later. Have a good rest of the day. Bye.